Hi, this is David Halliday with BoatSmith. It's the end of December 2012. We're going to give you a little quick tour of the shop and show you where we are and what we're working on. Our mill shop is up and going, and we're pumping wood through it. We have a really big architectural job. We're working on a mansion, and so we're processing a lot of wood for that job, and everything is working out just fine with our machinery. We got it all finally all hooked up and all our air in, and we're real happy about our systems now. This is our joiner shop to my right. Here we have a project. We're starting to build a new mold for a part for the catamaran. We got a couple of chairs we're working on for an interior for a sport fisher we're working on. Our joiner shop gets better every week, a little bit more together, a little more organized. This is our Ariki catamaran. This is the lashing strake. This is what the beams will attach to when we attach the beams to this boat. This ends up going down a little bit lower than here, but it gives you some idea of where it goes. These beams are made of Kusa board, and then they're laminated on each side with unidirectional fiberglass, and after that we come over and we wrap the whole beam. We ferret off and wrap the beam in a layer of 1708 all the way around it. And this makes it much stronger. That way when we put it on the boat and we attach the beams to it, we know we're attaching them to a nice solid spot. These are the beams for a Tiki 8 meter that we're doing some work on. And behind me you can see the stems of the Ariki. This is our first Eclipse hull. We now have the shear cut on it, and everybody's very excited about this hull. These are the first two beams out of the beam molds for the Ariki. These beams are 19 feet long. The first boat we're building, the owner specified a maximum beam overall of 19 feet. That suits his personal plans the best. And so that's how we built them. These are the first two beams out of the molds. We have the next two beams in the molds now. We'll be pulling those on Monday. I'm just delighted with how these beams turned out. Okay, this is one of our standard Ariki hatches, deck hatches, and it will be hinged outboard here with the Warham style rope hinge. It has a nice high inner combing with snug fitting outer combing, so that when the hatch closes, it's very, very waterproof. There'll be a neoprene seal on the inside combing, but the outside combing will take care of most of it. And then we have little drains down in the corners. You can see one of the drains over here, and those hatches are going to work out very nicely. These are where the Lumar style hatches go in, and we have those all framed out now. This is the companionway hatch, and in the closed position it will be here. It has a tube that passes through the end of the hatch, so that you can open the hatch and roll it back, or leave it up with a stick, or slide the hatch down here, and it's completely out of the way. We have the drop board frames are all done. We're really rolling along on this boat, and we look forward to showing it off at the Miami Boat Show in February.